Alright, let's try and do that a clean start on that one. I'm just gonna cut that shit out of the YouTube version. So, if I seem a little out of sorts, it's because I did not actually manage to get some sleep like I had planned. Come on. Come on, I know you're there, you bastard. Just step a little closer. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just like a copy pasta, isn't it? Not copy. Is it a copy pasta? I don't remember. It's like a creepy pasta, but just more annoying and scary. Hi, Dash. So we've just gotten started. So, to give you a little idea of how my day went, I've been up since like 1 in the morning. Decided, oh, you know, I'll just stay awake all night and I'll sleep during the day. But then day comes and I get a message. Hey, your new glasses are ready. Well, shit, I better get them today. So that leads to 2 hours of being outside and shopping and walking around and carrying heavy loads. And so by the time like 4 p.m. rolls around, sleep is out.
I have a question for you.
Out of reach.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights.
But I have my new
The
glasses.
water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before?
You have.
How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you
Feels
take
like
no
it's a
for an
lot
answer?
longer than 130
How are your
feet.
legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
Like when you see these struts from the outside, yeah, I think that's a lot longer than 130 feet. You know, to her credit, she's handling it well. Considering how much she freaked out about the bugs and the water and being shot at.
The sunset. It's beautiful.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see.
Oh yeah, that's right. The terrorists still have a nuke. A nuke that I questioned last time, and like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is
Enemy
that one
soldiers,
just, why does that one just
gun
work when they
I
made
don't
such a
think we're
big
gonna
deal
be
of
able to
you
slip
use the
past
original?
all that. Looks like it can barely support
And it does
one
get explained
person.
during the ending.
How much
I
do you
remember
weigh,
that now.
Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across.
Well, actually, yes, Emma, I was wondering that, because supposedly, according to the wiki, you're 18.
This is Ryden.
But I
Do you
don't
read
believe
me?
it.
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right, the oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Ryden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's time to play sniper.
not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in Advanced Mode Level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR? Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding
He
in
just
progress,
loves
security
referencing
should
that
be at a
VR
minimum.
missions disc.
That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably
The
got
funniest
claymores
version
in
of that
place
is
to make
coming
up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut
Well,
E.
it's especially bad,
Emma,
Dash.
are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes
It's
ago.
especially bad,
Okay.
Dash, because all
Think
the
you can
VR
do it?
missions that Ryden
Would you take
did
no for
are
an
based
answer?
on Snake.
No.
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
she's going to be making our way across. We have our sniper rifle. And we have a non-lethal one as well. So we just need to keep her safe. And there's going to be a bunch of threats. And she fell down. We're not off to a great start. You can also use the directional microphone to listen in. Now there's going to be more guards coming, so I better keep an eye out. I think there's at least 3 on this first strut. Let's take out this thing in the meantime. Whoa!
Emma, open your eyes. Emma! Emma!
I forgot there's mines on this difficulty. Invisible fucking mines. Hold on. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Okay, just use the sniper rifle, Rick. What are you trying to do? Oh, you know what? This is a good time to show something off. So. Oh shit. Oh, that was close. Hey, Geo. So, what I was going to show off is, so you see how the sniper rifle is like shaking around like this? Normally you would use potassiuming in order to stop that, but you can also smoke a cigarette. It will gradually lower your health, but it won't ever kill you. And it just reduces the shaking. Not as much, but it does reduce it. Although that sound effect is super annoying, so I will not be using that. Oh yeah, no, you'll have to worry about that in like 50 years. So just checking how clear the coast is. Oh, while she's behind the pillar, let's get out the directional microphone. Nope, there's a guy.
Phew. Safe, I guess. If I've managed to get this far, it must be thanks to that riding guy. But what is the deal with him? He's got a weird name, dresses pretty weird too. And I'm not really sure about the way he holds my hand and things. He's easy on the eyes, though, so I guess I can let that slide. But I got my own ideas about that hair. I wonder if it's... well, it must be. I could ask him later. Oh, but he'd probably get ticked off. I'll leave him alone.
Oh. Oh. What were you about to say, Emma?
Emma, about what you said behind that column there.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Can I just say something?
Sure.
This is my real hair, okay?
Of course. As if I said anything about that.
So that's a pretty fun Easter egg, but the one that's behind the second pillar is even better. Okay, so... there was a cipher. So somewhere around here. And there's a guard. Here he is. I'm gonna stand up and quickly grab some ammo. Nope, another cipher. What was that noise?
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
I want you to shoot right now, or actually, I need the help. Save me, Big Daddy Snake.
Damn, I don't think I can do this. Snake, take over for me.
I'll take care of it then. I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look. My sniping field will be limited to the area you're watching through your PSG-1 scope.
So you can't
Keep a
just
good
line them
lookout on
entirely.
Emma's surroundings, even while I'm shooting, all right?
How does that even work? Like, within a lore standpoint. Like, Snake's view is limited to my scope. Yeah, nanomachines, that's the answer. It's always the answer. But he's basically like an easy mode. Oh shit. But yeah, he helps you out, because on the higher difficulties, this can actually get insanely difficult. Now, I'm just quickly checking there's no more mines. Okay, yeah, Snake's getting those too. Alright, Emma's almost at the second strut. And if we zoom in here, we can actually see it. Okay, Snake, I can see
My
you.
sniping field will be...
Okay, yeah, you got nothing new to say there.
How did all this happen?
Alright, there. She's about to head round. I'm gonna get a little cameo. And there's a new guard. Where do they keep coming from?
Freeze! A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not my choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking
You
women when
sounded
you're
almost
fighting.
offended.
Otherwise you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach! Not again! This place is about to sink! Just get out fast, okay? Oh!
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one!
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny! Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, if we run into each other again... Huh. What a weird guy.
I'm genuinely sad that Johnny is not in Revengeance. He's like one of the running jokes of the series. Although I guess it would be weird for him to be in Revengeance after how 4 ended with him. But yeah, he was the prison guard that Meryl knocked out and stole the clothes of in MGS1. And his grandfather is in MGS3. Alright, she's almost there. Keep an eye out for ciphers. I'm gonna grab that ammo while I can. Alright, not much further now. Oh, come on, Emma. I know you were, like, drugged and tortured and forced to walk, like, 6 miles while being shot at, but, like, come on, you could walk in a straight line. Oh yeah, for anyone who doesn't know what the fuck is going on, he's a vampire. But not like a real vampire. It's complicated. It's nanomachines. We've got to be very careful. Let's take some of those drugs. Shooting him in the crotch. Can't believe I didn't hit that. His name is Vamp, which does not refer to vampire. It apparently means because he's bisexual. I don't know what the correlation is between bisexual and the word vamp. No idea. But he's basically a vampire. He can run up walls and across water and like dodge bullets. He's kind of crazy. And that's like the third time you fight him too. Well, no, technically it's only the second. He's like died 3 times in this game. But he won't stay dead. And you probably noticed the bullet hole in his forehead. That's from Raiden killing him the first time.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard! How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon
it's
as
fine.
possible.
I
I'm
used the
afraid her
tranquilizer
time's running out.
for a reason.
I'll be there.
I used the tranquilizer rifle for a reason. It's a nice touch that like the gust of wind from the tunnel is actually like pushing his hair upwards.
Snake, what's your situation over there?
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You'd better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Alright, the coast is clear. There's not a single person for us to worry about. Pay no attention to the minimap. Pay no attention to the minimap. All 100% in the clear. So, on a different difficulty setting, you would actually find a guard in there listening to his music. And I think he's up here now. Where are you? There he is, yeah. I like to think he just doesn't know what's going on. He's been listening to his music, he's been listening to his earpods the whole game, and just has no fucking clue that everyone has been evacuated.
Freeze!
take those dog tags, and I'm now gonna leave you to die. Hopefully he wakes up before this whole fucking building sinks. Alright, is there any more nasty surprises for me? Nope, doesn't look like it. I was expecting them to have replanted the claymores.
No, this isn't happening. Jack,
Whoops.
you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
I forgot that the floor is missing. Whoopsie doodle. Yeah, it's because I had thermal goggles on, so like the water and the platform looks exactly the same. It's just blue. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, it runs out at a specific point, so let's hang over the railing just for safety's sake. You can just shimmy along the ledge, but if I let go at any point I would die, so it's just safer to do this. Rip grip meter that I will never increase. Yes, Gio, indeed, I am a coward. Alright, fine, I'll do it for the last little bit, because I actually have no choice. So something fucked up I realized is, like, you can control your movement with the D-pad, right? But there's a specific part of the game where whoops. You may notice there's some slowdown. That's not intentional. I think that's because of all the bugs. Not that kind of bug, like these bugs. They're actually causing the game to slow down. Yeah, as soon as you get past them. I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? I don't know. Okay, so the reason why is because that was my last opportunity to try and get something to happen, which is now too late. If you crawl around in the bugs, they actually get into your inventory and infest your rations, making you unable to use your healing items.
I think he got some internal organs.
And you have to, like,
we can't stop the bleeding.
Rapidly equip and unequip them in order to shake them off. To show it off that it's a thing, because it hadn't happened during the playthrough naturally.
I'm here.
There was a similar thing in MGS1 where your rations could freeze in the coldest areas of the game.
Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Snake has no fucking clue.
Just leave it to Emma.
He's just taking Otacon's word for it.
What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
But
A portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
by the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
So, for context, the villains built these AIs to control the
everything
digital
alright?
flow of information on the internet and basically filter out anything that they don't want to be seen and
It's
like
all right.
alter
Everything's
people's
all right.
understanding of the world.
At least
And her virus is designed to
I
corrupt
won't
the
be
AI,
adding
but it
another
didn't
page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
So what's funny is that door has been there the whole time. You can actually have a conversation about it earlier in the game when you come here.
always...
You're just like, yeah, I
What is
don't know
it?
what that is. Can't open it though.
wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer.
For context, Gio, it's his stepsister. Their
Just
family's
wanted
very
you
fucked
to
up.
look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I
Oh, Gio,
ask you
you have no
a
idea.
favor?
You sweet, sweet, innocent child. You think you know, but it gets worse.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What's wrong with EE? Emma? 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 Answer me! Ah! Ah! I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother. She seduced me. And it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault, all my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
That's what I was referring to, Gio. His father and her mother went to it was their second marriage. She seduced his son, him, and because of that, the father killed himself and nearly took Emma with him. And Hal didn't come to see her because he was at that exact moment in his bedroom fucking her mother. You know, it's funny, really. Everyone hates Otacon's dad, Huey. He's a really terrible person. But, like, I can't call him a motherfucker. That's his son.
Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose.
What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the Kamov repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the
Oh,
evacuation
so that's
area
her
immediately.
pet parrot. It's not just a random parrot that was in the scene.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
So I've mentioned it before, but there's a little addendum
Otacon,
to
take
it.
care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other
So I've
arrangements.
mentioned how the
There's
transparency
our ride
of
out
his
of here.
glasses is broken, right?
Anyway,
Like, you
we're
should
gonna
be
have
able
to
see
sink
through
that
it,
thing
but
if
on
the
this
virus
version
doesn't
it's not
work.
working.
I should be going with you.
But that's not true for Emma's glasses. The transparency
You've got
on
your
her
job.
glasses
We've
does
got
work.
ours.
It's specifically just his.
I'd only get in your way.
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
How?
EE? Damn!
Otacon. Try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Leave it to me.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
Yes. These two became very good friends during MGS1, and now they're like life partners.
How? I miss you. How? I miss you.
Exactly. Roommates. They are literally roommates. They live together.
I miss you. I miss you.
Al, please, there's hostages. Save your emotional breakdown for later.
You and me, we're the same. Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it.
Hal,
4
you get a
years
new love
ago,
interest in every single
I
game.
realized that you can't just
In
wish
fairness,
for
she
a happy
dies,
family.
but
You
like,
have to make it
still.
happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did, Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay?
He's at the Geo.
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Or at least you don't have any straight romances.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's
Just
going
roll
to
the
take
Geo.
off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it.
Oh, who could it be?
You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
Oh my god! I never would have guessed that the cyborg ninja with the feminine Russian accent would be Olga, the only female in the game. The middle, the one that doesn't walk. Established that like you could only get about half the hostages inside one of those choppers. They were talking about having to make 2 trips earlier in the game, but they left it too late.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Yeah, sure. Speaking of not having love interests, here's Rose.
Your mission data's been saved.
You might remember her name being mentioned during Revengeance.
Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man.
Huh?
Wake him up. It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper.
Say hello to Doc Ock.
You know this
and
fellow?
The Russian cowboy.
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
So,
this is my son.
This is where the story starts to get a bit wild, and I will try to explain things as I can. There will be a lot to discuss, especially in regards to not only what's happening in the game, but a few things that happened outside of it.
Again.
You know me?
Oh,
you
so
don't
yes,
remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learn from me.
Oh, so yes, there is a sound effect for every time he moves.
The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center.
Or somewhere in South Africa.
I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Liberia,
ignore them.
Yes.
Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
Oh yeah, Ocelot, he has the arm the severed
In
arm
another
rested
hour, we
onto his
demonstrate
arm
the power
the
of Arsenal
game's-
gear.
Previous game's villain.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Yes, you look just like Sean
Is that
Connery.
so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
What he's referring to is that Big Boss had an eye patch, and we took
This
out one of his
situation,
eyes in the game.
I find it
early
very
boss fight.
nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you?
Whenever someone says Shadow Moses, just mentally replace that with Metal Gear Solid 1.
A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
And it's a good thing they can't take my no machines off.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held
That's not
hostage
it.
by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go. So we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake.
You're gonna have to be way more specific. That was a very long escort mission.
So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt?
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No,
Slight
you're
spoiler,
just like
Gio,
me.
but you've
We're
met
just
her
pawns.
child.
Pawns
It's
for what
Sonny,
purpose?
The
The
child
S3
genius
plan.
from Revengeance.
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this.
You probably
Solidus
see
will
the
commence his
resemblance now.
attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Look at
Does
this
Snake plan to
fucking
destroy
zone of
Arsenal
the
gear?
Enders location.
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
The
Stay
UI
concealed.
especially is
That's
just
my role.
Zone of the Enders
I
was.
still can't afford to be discovered.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Oh! Why? Oh, my balls. So I can call up the Colonel. Nobody else can. This screen is sad. Like, dead. Dead. I wish she was dead. Just left the room, missing in action. Our only option is the Colonel.
Raiden, those restraints aren't something you can remove yourself. Have faith in Olga and wait for her to deactivate them.
Alright, I guess I'll just be patient.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was. But I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past
Yes.
I can't put together.
Raiden was
Why
10.
didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt.
Well, Gio.
There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand.
Oh, it's real
And that
simple,
someone
Gio.
was him.
You go to a village.
It wasn't your
You
fault.
kill a bunch of parents.
If I
you kidnap
survived the
their
day's
children,
fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in.
and then you
I
teach
think I was
those
only
children to shoot
6
a gun.
when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
He was 6.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
This is also just.
We
a
were
thing.
shown Hollywood action films every day.
Child
The
soldiers
kind with
are a
macho
thing.
guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my god!
Yes.
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain.
I'm not 100%
But nothing's
sure on the
changed.
gunpowder thing.
The
but
only people who
the
have
rest
no
of it's
problem
real,
with
so
my
the
past
gunpowder
have
probably is
secrets
too,
and
to be honest.
agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No, no.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. and I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack.
So, Geo,
That's what you do for
it is a
someone
real
you
thing,
love.
or at least
I don't want to share my past
reportedly,
with anyone.
it's one of those
I just
things
want to
where, like,
forget about it.
It's hot. It's not documented
Jack,
well, so like they don't know
I
how
haven't
widespread it
told
was.
you,
But
about
it's
what
called
I've
brown
done.
brown. You use a mix of drugs
The last
and
2
gun
years
and
with you.
smokeless gunpowder.
It's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
And we're out. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Yeah, so we don't have any clothes. So our gameplay options are somewhat limited. But it's not gonna stop us from doing cartwheels. Also, really fun thing. So if you get like noticed by the enemy, you can lure them back. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Give me a sec. So we grab some medicine. We can use this. This gives us the map of the area so that we can use the radar. Oh yeah, so your actions are severely limited because he can't do anything that would expose his you-know-what. So like his combo is a little different. You can't hang from ledges.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission, according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out. Right.
Rendezvous with that man and get your gear back. There's a door on the northeast, second level. Get yourself over there.
Well, now he sounds normal. Okay, so, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so, you chase me. I'm gonna run in here. Oh, didn't work. Alright, I'm gonna have the area transition. There! I'm gonna have to be very precise with my movement. Oh. Okay, this is what I was trying to get to happen. When you lean up against it, he pretends to still be in the pose, and you have the drink straw for modesty. If an enemy comes into the room while you're in this pose, he will check out Jack's junk and be like, oh, But for some reason, it just wasn't doing that animation. I don't know why.
No problem here. Huh? Wish I had that. Return to your positions. Titan security.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the requirements are. I'm clearly missing something. I'm just not gonna worry about it. If I can, I'll find footage of it and just insert it later. Yeah, exactly, Geo. Junk percent.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
Okay,
What's wrong
boss.
with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
It's a
What are
TV.
you
It's a
talking
PC
about?
monitor, actually.
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky, to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
So, funnily enough, he's perfectly describing one of the VR missions where you shoot down at UFOs and they're orange.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress. Outer heaven. Destroy the final weapon. Metal Gear.
That is footage of the original game, like the very first one on MSX. Oh, almost got spotted there. Let me just take this medicine real quick before I start sneezing and giving away my position.
Who's there?
Oh shit, he spotted me. Alright, time for the good old cardboard box. And of course it's the Zone of the Enders box. Because of course it would be, in this area. Oh no.
Huh?
Yes, Colonel? Kind of in the middle of something right now. Shit. Oh, he reacts so fast.
I need some.
Is something wrong? Carry out an investigation immediately.
There's an item down there, but I, unfortunately, cannot use the hanging mode.
There's somebody there.
Understood. Eliminate the target.
Yes, Colonel.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
It's only been an hour. Oh, jeez, Mom.